Okay, imagine this. You work as a banker at one of the most prestigious banks in the world. You graduate in honors with a degree in finance from a top institution, and you could give investment advice since you were a kid. You read the Wall Street Journal and The Economist like they're fiction books and can recite every line from The Wolf of Wall Street like it's your ABCs. You breathe finance, sleep finance, bleed finance, and know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be in life. It's now time to apply for a promotion. You are seeking to upgrade from the desk life into the VP status. Everything you've done up to this point for the company tells you that the promotion is already yours. So you walk into your MD's office expecting champagne and ceremonial cigars, but instead you agree to a somber look on her face. You're confused. So you ask her, hey, what's wrong? She tells you that unfortunately, she decided to not give you the promotion because she feels that you're not ready. Now you're upset, you're confused, you're looking around the room wondering where the cameras are. I'm getting pranked. She sees that you're becoming visibly upset and then begins to patiently explain that although you understand all the core fundamentals of the job, you lack one extremely important skill: emotional intelligence. You see, despite understanding the requirements of the job, the most important skill in your success now will be emotional intelligence. So you ask, what is emotional intelligence? So you see, emotional intelligence is defined as a person's ability to recognize and contextualize their emotions as well as the emotions of others. This concept was originally introduced in Dr. Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. The work of people, such as psychologist Daniel Goleman, has helped to shape our understanding of emotional intelligence by focusing on two of Gardner's theoretical intellectual forms. The number one was interpersonal intelligence, and this is defined as detecting and responding to others' moods, motivations, and desires. You see, your MD explains that this is an example of when you disregard your fellow associate's feelings. Although he was grieving the passing of his father, you insisted that he still needed to complete his portion of the workload by the given deadline. The second is intrapersonal intelligence, and this is being self-aware and attuned with your own values, feelings, and thinking. Your MD then explains that this is an example of when you broke up with your girlfriend and would tell the whole office all the details despite their repeated efforts to go back to work. Clear? So now that you understand what emotional intelligence is, let's break it down even deeper into its four core ingredients. Number one, self-awareness. Self-awareness describes your ability to not only understand your strengths and weaknesses, but to recognize your emotions and their effect on you and your team performance. You see, this is important because you need to understand your place within both a working and non-working environment. Being self-aware provides the cornerstone for any team success. Ingredient number two, self-management. Self-management refers to the ability to manage your emotions, particularly in stressful situations, as well as being able to maintain a positive outlook despite setbacks. This is important because things are bound to upset you. However, you must always ensure that you keep your emotions at bay and continue to push through in order to be successful as a team member. Number three, social awareness. Social awareness describes your ability to recognize others' emotions and the dynamics in play within your organization. This is important because you always want to be conscious of the fact that outside of the work environment, people have things that affect their lives. These external forces may leak into the workplace, and you cannot be inconsiderate as well as disregard others' emotions as a result of this. Lastly, relationship management. This refers to your ability to influence, coach, and mentor others, as well as resolve conflict effectively. This is important because conflict is nearly inevitable in the workplace because people naturally have differing opinions. You have to be able to put your pride aside and seek to resolve the conflict in the way that best helps the goal of the group. In conclusion, despite one's advanced technical skills at the job or just their overall knowledge of what is required of them, if they lack emotional intelligence, it will be extremely difficult for them to find success. Even lacking in one particular component of emotional intelligence can be dangerous because one piece missing in the puzzle ruins the entire image.